though we are a relatively young tertiary institution, we have turned out over 20,000 graduates who are contributing tremendously to the development of this country. We are also proud to be among the polytechnics to be converted into technical universities. With the completion of the first phase of the Faculty of Engineering block and some sections of the Central Classroom block, we now have additional teaching, workshop, laboratory, and office space. As we assume a technical university status, we are conscious that what is required cannot be a mere change of name. We are therefore seizing the opportunity to reinvent and rebrand ourselves.
It is a great honor to stand before you on this auspicious occasion on behalf of my boss, Professor Nana Jenopoko Ajiman, who is away attending the UNESCO general meetings. We are very excited to welcome His Excellency the President to this very unique university. This university is unique in 3 respects. First of all, it is the only and the first ever polytechnic in Ghana to be headed by a female, Professor Smile Jise. The second uniqueness about this university is that it is the only university that is led by 2 strong women. The chairman of the governing council, Professor Sechi Dawson, and the rector are all female. The third unique nature of this university is the fact that the only state-funded or public university in a region in Ghana.
Let us all give thanks to the Almighty God for such a beautiful day. And I thank God because today represents another new day in our nation's march for economic progress and prosperity. Today, like her other sister institutions, the Koforidua Polytechnic, which will soon become the Koforidua University of Technology, lies on the brink of greatness. It forms part of that unique breed of institutions that we have materially supported and strategically positioned to spearhead our nation's drive to that ideal socio-economic transformation that I'm confident that we shall achieve. It is for this reason that I remain steadfast in my commitment to support technical and vocational education with all the resources needed to realize this vision. I'm always encouraged by the potential that technical and vocational education and training holds for the future of the young people of our dear country. And that is why I'll stop at nothing in emphasizing the opportunities that exist for our young people who take this course. The energy and enthusiasm of our students inspires me to commit the resources needed for their development. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we've worked through the Ministry of Education to provide some significant interventions, including the expansion and improvements in infrastructure, strengthening governance, building staff capacity of our tertiary institutions. Barely 1 week ago, I launched the initiative on the conversion of our polytechnics into technical universities. And I'm most pleased to know that there is near unanimous support for my vision in this regard. May I use this opportunity to congratulate the Koforidua Polytechnic for meeting the criteria of the expert panel for conversion and qualifying to be amongst the first 6 polytechnics to be converted into technical universities in the coming academic year. The blessing of this conversion is twofold. In the first place, it will provide us with more than one public university in all our regions. In the second place, at long last, it will resolve the long-standing controversy over placement and academic progression that has plagued our polytechnics once and for all. I also wish to use this platform to urge all our polytechnics to stick to the core mandate of the technical universities. In general, technical universities exist to provide education and training for the world of work. Students must be trained to acquire high-level, employable, competence-based skills for self-employment or salary employment. Let me remark that we're not creating these new universities to imitate the existing public universities. And I'm happy that your rector has announced that the Koforidua University of Technology will increase from 70% to 90% the science and vocational skills focus of this institution. I'm happy she returned recently from Germany, because in this conversion we are following the German model of technical and vocational training as the basis for the advancement of our economic progression. It is imperative that our technical universities should have strong links with industry and business. They must support existing and emerging productive sectors of the economy with technical expertise, research, and development. They must focus on practical research activities, including industry and market-driven joint research projects. They must offer programs that are vocationally oriented or career-focused and provide practical skills training at all levels, among others. In the coming years, we expect our polytechnics as technical universities to provide evidence of training and partnership agreements and MOUs that they will sign with collaborating industry partners. These MOUs will enable them undertake internships even during training with these industries with which they have signed agreements. Government will continue to provide the necessary support for equipping the technical universities with the appropriate workshops, laboratories, as well as other infrastructure, and support staff development to raise staff qualifications. And for the polytechnics that did not meet the criteria of the experts panel, government is going to undertake a crash infrastructure and faculty development course in order that they can be converted as soon as possible. Here at the Koforidua Polytechnic, an 8 million Ghana cedi laboratory equipment is about to be installed to revamp the mechanical engineering laboratory to enhance skills training. This is part of phase 2 of the laboratory equipment provision program at the Koforidua, Tamale, and Ho campuses. I'm aware that in the assessment of the experts panel, one piece of infrastructure that was noted to be absent is the auditorium. And I wish to assure Madam Rector that the GET Fund will commence the construction of an auditorium for the Koforidua Technical University as soon as possible. I wish to end by thanking the Rector, who, as was announced, is a female, for the very hard work and dedication she has shown. I wish to thank the Chair of the Governing Council, who is also a female, for the very hard work that the Council and the faculty have put into making this institution what it is. The investments we are making in technical and vocational education reflect the priority of government in preparing our youth for the job market and ensuring that they take their rightful place in the economic transformation of our nation. I wish to thank the chiefs and all stakeholders for the interest you continue to show in this institution. And I thank you, and may God bless our homeland, Ghana. Thank you very much.